Hello and thank you for watching again. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Roman Ascension series. So, what now? We've been focused on Medlin for so long and finally conquered it, but now it's really time to start setting sights beyond the boundaries of what we would see as modern Italy, which is really where we've been operating, with the exception of Eulalia here. So, quick assessment of, well, actually, no. Before I get to a tactical assessment, I want to say something really quick to those of you who have been following along. Um, I've created, for those of you who know me personally, a little Facebook group for you guys to message me, talk about things that you see or things that you're curious about. I've already had one person mention that they actually find the historical parallels really fascinating, so I'm going to do my best when possible. Again, my free time is limited, but I'm going to do my best to um, talk up those things and mention the areas that I'm conquering kind of uh, in a bit more detail than just if I were playing a game on my computer. Um, but also, anyone else who might be following along, I really want to encourage everyone to leave YouTube comments. Let me know if there's anything you would like to see from the series. This is, by all rights, something that will be going for some time. I mentioned Arumba. I credited Arumba at the beginning of the series for inspiring me with his Crusader Kings series and his Europa Universalis stuff and all of his work on YouTube that he spends so much time doing. Um, I mentioned that he was that source of inspiration, and I went back and realized that the tutorial series of Crusader Kings 2, which is where I discovered Arumba, is only 22 episodes long. So we're already past that point, so that was kind of cool and humbling in a way. Also, on a really quick personal note, I doubt Arumba is watching. This is by no means a public channel, but given that I do credit him so much with inspiring me, I do have to say, um, he's discussed this on his channel, so it is public knowledge. But Aroma, best wishes to your son and your family in this very difficult time. I hope everything that you need, as far as going wherever you need to go to get the medical care that your baby needs, um, I hope that all goes smoothly and that there's a happy resolution sooner than later. So, anyway, that was a bit of a tangent. What I wanted to open with saying was, if there's anything else you would like to see in the series, since it's going to run for so long, and it has run comparably long to some of those videos that inspired me, let me know. Leave a comment either on the YouTube page or email me through YouTube, whatever you want to do, and I will do my best to incorporate feedback. So anyway, quick tactical assessment of where we're sitting. As you may recall, and I discussed this mostly in the last video, so I won't go into a huge amount of detail, but Patavium is controlled by the Venetians, by the Veneti tribes. They have also just recently went out and conquered Eator. So if I conquer Patavium, that won't eliminate the Venetians. It won't. They're still here. And they might expand even further out. I'm not sure what's going on. But I am trading with them at the moment, so I'm getting some income as a result of having that relationship. I'm also trading with Carthage, and as those of you who have been following the series for a while know, I'm not messing with Carthage right now, because that would involve, warfare to the south of where I'm really expanding my territory right now. Also, I just recently opened up trade with the Greek city-state, really, I guess you could call it, of Massalia. This is, or a Greek, maybe not a city-state, but a Greek colony, which is what it was. I still need to look up what city this corresponds to, so forgive me on that historical front. Um, so where I'm going to set my sights now is there are some barbarian tribes to the north. Um, these are more Celtic peoples. We have Octoduron. It's another province that I haven't looked at with you guys yet. There's Octoduron, Coria, Norea, and this is Risha at Noricum. And that's where we're going next. So, let's take a quick look around. This is immediately following the battle in the previous episode. So, hang on, I think I'm going to bring these guys back down here because I'm going to need to boost that army back up a bit. This army's still in good shape, as is this one. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn.
Mars be praised.
Somebody leveled up. Also, because I've been able to play this game on higher graphics setting than I've played it in past campaigns, I'm noticing really cool details on the map that seem to correspond to my upgrades. I know that roads improve themselves and start to look more defined as as the Roman Empire and the Roman Republic, just as technology spreads. But I've noticed also little farming patches here. And they're near the places that actually have farms. So I'll be really curious to see how that all, kind of develops as the farms get more advanced. You can see them here, and in Genoa, of course, there are level 2 farms that are building up. But also Roma. See, there's no farms around Roma, which is right because there's no farms in Rome. But when you go up to Erminum, sorry, I'm nerding out right now, but look, farms. You go to Velathri. Look, farms. Especially right there. I mean, I find that so cool. So we did just complete our research on iron tools. We are currently building up we're researching how to improve Rome's economy, which right now, I'm kind of splitting my focus, and I usually always split my focus playing this game between economy and military matters. Do my best to kind of have the best of both worlds. So next we're going to research common weights and measures. This is going to take us 3 turns, so 6 years to research, and it's going to give us a bit more wealth from commerce and also from our trade agreements, which will help. Let's see. Yep, I know that. That's what I just told everybody. Alright. This is our agent that leveled up. I'm going to improve this guy's military tribune skill so that he can train my men faster. This agent here is training this army, making it more formidable. Alright. As soon as those horses train up, that army will be back in shape. I'm going to move this. Alright. Notice that public order in Medlin was deteriorating because I didn't have any men in that freshly conquered city. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, what can I do now? Let's have a look around. First with our home province. Yeah, I want to go ahead and start building up Medlin. I am going to build an aqueduct in Medlin, and yes, when the aqueduct finishes, you will literally see it. It's really cool. It's one thing that's nice and something to look forward to later on as you see, a fully developed Roman landscape. Oh, maybe I was wrong about the farms, because I don't have any farms in Medlin right now, and there's farms surrounding it. Oh well. It seemed cool at the time. So the aqueduct will help with public order, and also will help the city grow. Also, let's go ahead. We want to convert this area to Roman influence. So we're going to go ahead and build a consecrated ground, which is basically grounds for an improved temple later on. So we can bring in, Latin pagan religious influence. It's a big deal. Genoa, what do we want in Genoa? Already got a farm. Let's go ahead and do a pit mine. And in a couple of years, that will produce some additional income for us. What else is going on? Alright. If I build that trade port, that'll suck up most of the rest of my money for the turn. Yeah, alright, I'm upgrading the trade port. It's going to take 10 years in Syracuse. Or I say 10 years, it'll be 5 years, 5 or 6, sorry. I kept thinking that it was 2 turns every year for every turn. 2 years every turn for a second there, but that's not the case. What else? Some stuff finished up. Yeah, I want that. I want that. Okay. What about over here? Alright, I can promote the faction leader. So we just went from 72%. We stayed at 72%, unfortunately. But him having the rank that he does will still be helpful in those ways, specifically. All those benefits, which I won't go over. There's just so much going on. But, alright, so we have this army in Octoduring. We also have a spy up here by Korea. Both of these, neither of these are the capital of Risha nor Noricum. The capital's over here. We haven't discovered it yet because it's on the other side of Batavium.
What do you wish of me?
So tell you what, let's do a little scouting.
Swift and silent as a shadow.
You wouldn't typically use a spy for this, but
can I be of
it's kind of cool.
assistance?
Okay, so she's heading that way. I'll go ahead and give the order to come all the way here. Alright. So this army's healing up. This army is just holding it down. Got a fleet there, and an army in Genua. We really want that public order a lot higher, because as soon as public order in the Cisalpina or Cisalpina province is higher, I'll have more income from them. A lot more, as a matter of fact. So yeah, it's just bad. You can see the taxes modifier there is -5. There's also cultural differences because they're Celtic right now still, but we will work on that over the next couple of turns. So what we're focusing on at the moment is really just kind of securing the territory that we have and making sure that the economy is starting to spin up, which is really important because in order for us to continue to expand rapidly, we need the heartland of the Roman Republic to be strong, of course. We have been ordered to research our technology in the tactics tree. That might not be an issue. No, it certainly won't. That's where I'm going next. I don't know if we'll get to it in time, but yeah, we have 10 turns to do it. Yeah, we'll do that. Not a problem. All right, this army is ready. All right. We're going to move them back next to Genua. And it is winter, but thankfully they don't appear to be taking any attrition damage. You can see it's putting a good amount of snow on the ground here. All right, let's take a look at our new neighbors. They're trading. Ooh, okay. This is going to make life really interesting. They're allied with both the Raetians and I guess you would call them the Norians. So basically, any of these guys that I attack... Ooh! These guys are not allied. Oh wait, yes they are. So basically, any of these 3 that I attack, I'm instantly at war with all 3. I don't know that I like that. And the Dalmatae are still hanging out down here, which I'm not a fan of that either, to tell you the truth. So I can trade with Libya.
I meet you in my master's feared name. I will accept this in my lord's name, for he trusts my judgment.
I'm glad he does. All right, so now we're trading with Libya. That's going to give us a little bit, just a little bit of extra income.
The gods will have me listen to you, but do not pass the day in words without merit.
Remember that voice. You're going to hear it a lot. And for any of you that play Mass Effect, I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor that played the guy in Kasumi's DLC in Mass Effect 2, the main villain. His accent and his voice is just so familiar. Listen to it next time. He voices a lot of the, I guess you would call this a non-player character. So as I negotiate with the different factions, you'll hear that voice. And not a really varied accent either. So apparently a lot of people back then sounded just like that. Or not. So let's see if this trade goes. Okay. So Sessitani don't want to trade with us. I don't want to listen to your voice. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm going to cap this episode here. This was just a bit of a civil development episode, a little bit of detail. Passed some time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next episode. We'll start going after this next province very soon.